49,000 plus. We'll see the St. Louis Cardinals playing before an eager home crowd today. 2K Sports and Major League Baseball welcomes you. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Let's take a look at who's going to be starting for the Cardinals. So, Steve, what does he hope he has in store for these San Diego hitters?
A good right-hander on the mound in this one. If he executes the scouting report against this lineup, it shouldn't be too difficult for him to come up with the outs necessary to come away with a win.
Right now, we've got a moment to look at the lineup for the Padres.
Really a fun offense to watch because they're always seemingly in motion. Guys are moving, guys are running, taking the extra base. They go in hard, breaking up double plays. Speed, the name of the game.
And it's Smith batting. He's going to start things off today. First pitch, coming up.
Number 1, Ozzie Smith.
The pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Well, that's what you like to see. Power going against power. That two-seamer with great movement and the batter swinging for the fences. The pitcher won this battle.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And out number 1 as he steps on the base. Now we'll take a quick look at the Cardinals and how they're lined up on the field.
Well, take a look at this club defensively. The thing to remember is they're ranked in the bottom 5 for the total number of errors committed. That's a lot of mistakes and a lot of extra base runners and bases that they've given up.
Now their rookie center fielder. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Well, the Cardinals didn't enjoy the home field advantage at Busch Stadium last year like they have in the past. In fact, they had as many wins at home as they did on the road.
Second pitch, waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2. That Cardinals home record Steve referred to, 45-36, doesn't sound too bad, but second worst showing since the ballpark opened in 2006, John.
Busch Stadium, though, was a friendly place for them in the postseason. They won 6 out of 9 here in the playoffs, including those final 2 games against the Rangers in the World Series.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Well, he climbed the ladder on him, Gary. He just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
Winfield at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swings. Ball is clobbered high, deep to left center field. And goodbye, home run for the Padres. They are on the board. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first and put the pressure on. Now getting out front early in the game, important. San Diego doing the important thing.
Jerry Turner.
Ground ball towards second. Number 28. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Well, some early production here. 1 run across in the first. The Padres on top, 1-0.
Batting, For the St. Louis
Our
Cardinals,
starting pitcher for San Diego. Here's a look.
number 26.
And as he gets going against these St. Louis hitters, what do you think's in store?
As the manager sends the righty out to the mound against this lineup, he has to realize it's not a great matchup for him. The pitcher's going to have to really be on top of his game to be able to neutralize these big power bats. And if he's in trouble, he may have to have a quick hook to get him out of there.
Swung on and a grounded to first. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
Number 23, Simmons.
Now presenting our starting lineup. Here's what Mike Matheny's offense looks like.
You know, Gary, take a look at this lineup. Loaded with power hitters and some guys who can drive the ball out of the ballpark. A lot of threats to put runs on the board.
Swung on, liner to right. And that's the first hit for the Cardinals in this one. We'll take a quick look at the Padres from their defensive alignment.
Left fielder.
Oh, Gary, in a game like this, they need to play solid defense, especially against a lineup that can put the ball in play like this team can.
Hendrick gets a turn here.
Well, the road, a very tough place for the Padres last year. They got swept 5 different series, and they, at one point, lost 10 road games in a row.
Fastball just misses. 1-0. Padres, of course, play in a huge ballpark, Petco Park at home. A team that has to be designed for a big park like that. Maybe, John, that's the reason they don't play so well in smaller ballparks away on the road. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he can't get to it. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. He's on his way to the plate. And he scores. That is the tying run. That's what that double's done for the win expectancy draft.
Hernandez.
You see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that is the discipline to keep the head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
Pitch on the way. Now a bouncing ball to short. Cash. And Hernandez set down.
For the St. Louis Cardinals.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
Third baseman up. Two outs, a runner 90 feet from scoring at third. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. We're tied up here in St. Louis.
For the San Diego Padres.
In the box now, number 5 spot.
Number 18.
He deals. Liner towards the hole. And so there he is at first base, and there's still nobody out.
Number 20.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Montanez, let's see what he does here in this AB. Swung on. That's going to be hit foul. Long fly ball left side. Here's the delivery. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2.
Well, you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box. You usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball. But he took a mighty hack at that slider, but he came up empty.
This one's going to be fielded by Scott. He comes up with it easily here.
Coming back for for the San Diego Padres. Third baseman, number 4.
It's going to be Rodriguez now.
Rodriguez.
Now let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
Checking out this guy's slider, it's gotten hit twice already.
I think the thing to recognize here is the only hits he's given up have come on that pitch. So he's going to have to be more careful about when and where he goes with it from here on out.
Couldn't get around in time. 0-1.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
Smash towards the hole. Yes, a great situation for some offense.
Second baseman.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. And Cash is in the box. One out with runners at first and second. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Here's the pitch. And that's another foul ball. Shot back to first. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double. And he scores from second base. And Rodriguez also scores. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. So look now at the win expectancy graph and what those 2 RBIs have done for their chances.
Well, he has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. In the batter's box, it's Wise. Well, this offense, Steve, it's on the move, and now they'll try and carry this on in the ballgame.
Well, you got to like what you're seeing from this lineup so far. Real rhythm. They have a plan of attack against this pitcher.
You know, even though it's still early, you sometimes take a look back at a point where a game or 1 or 2 runs got up on the board, and then all of a sudden the offense fired up. This may be it.
Well, I think every hitter, every at-bat matters. Every decision, every pitch, every error, everything that happens. Sometimes you win the game early, not just late.
Well, even though he took a defensive swing right there, that might have been a pitch he could drive. But you know what? With 2 strikes, you just have to battle and battle and battle and hope he gets one down in the zone. You can just drop the head of the bat on.
And the dive, he's up with it. Throw, got him. That is one heck of a play. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
And it's Smith batting. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. They pick up 2, 3 hits, strand a man. San Diego taking the lead here. They're putting the pressure on. The weather here at Busch, very pleasant today. Skies overhead with a clear and a light breeze now and then. The pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. Now, this is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types that were thrown that have been hit for a base hit or better.
That 4-seam fastball of his, it's gotten hit twice already.
And that pitch.
Swinging a roller towards the hole. Throw one to first in time. One away.
Center fielder, number 30, Tony Scott.
Scott in the batter's box. Sinker just missed. 1-0. Pitch, a sinker in there. 1-1.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
Swing liner back up the middle. And that's a base hit. Scott is on.
They went out and a man on first base. That big single right there gives them a couple outs to work with to see if they can push him across the board.
Shortstop up. Hit up the middle. Oh, look out. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. Was that ever? And they won't be able to get him. Everybody's safe. A prime chance for production for the Cardinals. And their pitcher at the plate now. Boy, he needs to get this out here. You do not want to give up that big hit to the opposing pitcher, especially with that top of the order waiting. Quick check at first. First base keeping him in there. Runners on first and second with one out. And it goes foul. Foul! He delivers. Hit in the air to center field. 2 away.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
And it rolls around to the top again. Grounded out his last time through. The first pitch. Watches a changeup go by for strike one.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And he's there to retire the side. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. San Diego, they're hanging on to the lead. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. Now there's center fielder at the plate. He's going to start the third here. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. Foul ball! And he fouls another one off. Foul! On the ground to first. Played by Hernandez. And he'll step on the back. That'll be the first out.
Number 30.
That's a nice play at first. Taking care of it himself. Doing a nice job handling the glove.
Winfield at the plate. Homered back in the first inning. Here's the delivery. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Catch is made. Here's Turner with the bat. Grounded out last time. And he starts him out. There's a swing and a liner. And it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, with that big 2-out hit right there in this inning, you know the manager's in there telling him, let's not let him breathe. Let's not let him get that 3rd out. Let's score before this inning's over.
Catcher up to the plate. Singled and scored his last time around. Now the first pitch. Reaches out for that one. He's behind on the count 0-1.
A two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Pitch on the way. Smacked that one. He got it right up the middle. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Up next, Cardinals. And for those of you catching up with us, hi. I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Simmons is the batter. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. Out here. Swung on line to right center field. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
Kendrick batting now. Double homer run in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Swings and sends it deep into right field. This ball way back. This one's off the wall. This a great situation for some offense.
Scotty Report says he likes to hit the right field, so he shifted the outfield that way. He hit it that way, but he still find a hole for a base hit.
It's going to be Hernandez. He bounced out his last time. No outs and the corners are covered. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Ready with a 1-0. There's a swing and a smash. One away now. And the runners hold at the corners.
Well, that's a big first out of this inning. Now let's see if he can come back and get out of this thing unscathed.
In the box there, third baseman. 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0. And that's off the plate, away, ball 2. Hit in the air to center field. Out number 2.
At the plate for the St. Louis Cardinals, second baseman, number 28.
6 slide up at the plate again. Grounded out last time. Here's the first one. He makes contact, line drive. And St. Louis should get a score here.
At the plate.
Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
Scott in the batter's box. To try and rebuild momentum. Looked like they had lost it earlier. Right now it's coming back to it. Two men on and 2 men out. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling.
At the plate for the St.
It's
Louis.
kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way in that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
The rookie shortstop in. And he's got a shot here to give his club the lead. Just one swing to do it.
Well, this is what you're waiting for. This kind of opportunity to change the game, and your pitcher then can go out with much more confidence.
Here's the pitch. Line shot into center field. That should be a base hit. There's one.
Now the hitter makes an adjustment point down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it in.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did, and it pays off. And their pitcher up again. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. And starts him out here, up the middle. Oh, my. How did he get out of the way of that? Those are scary. And that'll put him on another hit. He comes in to score, and they're going to get the lead. And so they bring in two here. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive. And the right fielder batting again. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's going to catch up here. And here's the first one. Ball! Sinker just missed. 1-0. Checks him at second. A dive, and he's back in easily. He swings and drives this one. That one's grabbed. Side retired. They pound out 6 hits in the inning and push across 4 runs as well. St. Louis taking the lead and putting the heat on. Looking to the lineup, 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate.
Coming to bat for the San Diego
Martinez,
Padres.
let's see what he does here in this AB.
Number 25.
Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance.
Now these ground balls coming out because his right-hander really changing speeds, moving the ball around, changing the hitter's eye level, and pounding the bottom third of the strike zone.
Here's the pitch. Down strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
He's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Here's the pitch. On the ground to second, number 28. And his throw is in time from number 1.
Third base for Aurelio Rodriguez.
It's going to be Rodriguez now. He singled in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. A swing line to left center. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a good piece of hitting right there with 1 out. Now let's see what they can do with him now that they've got a man on first.
And Cash is in the box. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, look at his pitch count. I mean, he's thrown too many two-seam fastballs.
You know, John, in addition, I'm not sure why he hasn't gone to the changeup more. I mean, I think we've seen him use it very well in the past. I'm going to be watching for it now, but I think that's where he needs to go.
He deals. Oh! First pitch is a slider low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Oh, he's behind that time. Can't catch up with it. 1-1.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that two-seam fastball.
There's a swing and a miss at the fastball. It's 1-2. Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
That's a lot of movement there for pitching 87 miles per hour.
Well, 2 strikes, you got to protect. You can't just look at that pitch go down the middle.
Johnny, he certainly wasn't expecting another fastball there.
Oh, that's the problem. You can adjust to off speed, but if you look for something slow and get a heater, you're done.
In the batter's box, it's Wise. Grounded out his last time up. Two outs and a man on first. Now the first pitch. A high pop-up. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. Cardinals still protecting the lead. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up.
Coming to bat.
And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Simmons in the box now. He'll lead off the 4th for the home team. Number 32 coming in now to pitch. They've decided it was time to make a change here. This is in the air, straight away left. 1 away.
For the St. Louis Cardinals, left fielder, number 25, George Hendrick.
Kendrick at the plate. 2 for 2 in the game. Plays off a called strike. 0-1.
Well, that one just froze him. He clearly wasn't looking for that, and he gets locked up down and away.
Good movement to that cutter, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. On the way. And he lays off that one outside. 1-2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
And he watches one high. 2-2. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Pokes the walk out of it.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
It's going to be Hernandez. First year, rookie year for him. And the first pitch, line drive. That's foul towards first. Here's the pitch. 0-1. Good hard cutter in for a called strike.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2. Cutter almost rung him up, but it's 2-2. 2-2 is a cut fastball that misses. 3-2.
That's a good pitch with a cut fastball. When you're throwing this pitch, you want to start it on the corner, run it off the plate, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off of it.
And on that one, he'll up his on-base percentage. That's ball 4.
Patience really paid off there. It's paid big dividends now. Somebody come up with a big hit.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit. But the hitter will take the walk.
Up again now, the number 5 spot.
Like here, we just saw the second walk in this inning, and you really have to start to question, is he nibbling, trying to avoid contact, or is he losing control?
Swing and lined up the middle. That one gets through for a base hit. A prime chance for production for the Cardinals.
Well, now he's coming over to play with the bases loaded. You see that single right there, Gary. Loads up the bases, and he's got to make this pitcher work. A lot of pressure now on the pitching. He's got to look for a pitch to drive.
Three on and 1 out. The first pitch takes that one low and outside, 0-1.
Oh, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Here it comes. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That's 2 gone.
He's got a shot of getting out of this now. Big timeout. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this jam.
Scott in the batter's box. And he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
They can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. First pitch on the way. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's a base hit. Scott is on. A run scores.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. His 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
And the number 8 spot rolls around, and he'll be looking to pad the lead a bit here.
When you get these kinds of opportunities, you have to capitalize on it to swing the bat.
And the pitcher's really got to bear down now. And here's the first one. He lays off one, low, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Taps this one foul to the right. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a shot toward second. And he's out at first. What an out. So they score 1 run, 2 hits, leave 3 on. St. Louis working with a 3-run lead. The top of the order is due up next. And it's Smith batting. Well, it's keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitches that he's thrown up. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And Smith's got himself a single.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy at first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. Grounded out his last time through. And the first pitch. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
A good late break, hard break on that breaking pitch. Outstanding effort.
The pitch. And this is popped up on the left side. And he'll put that one away for out number 1.
Left fielder, number 30.
Winfield at the plate. Homered back in the first inning. Smith on first. Here's the first pitch. That one's drilled to short. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. Good offensive chance here.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The hitter stays back, reads the change in velocity off the fastball, doesn't try to do too much, and picks himself up a single.
Here's Turner with the bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch to him. Starts him off with 1 in there for a strike.
The hitter saw fastball. The pitcher threw changeup. Not a good combination for the hitter.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. 2 down here in the inning.
Well, he saw the defense shifting to left, so he decided, let me try to go to right field with it. With the right fielder able to run it down.
Catcher up to the plate. He's at bats. How's he starting them? Let's take a look.
Well, what does an 0-1 count do for you? Well, in this game, it does a lot. He's gotten 7 hitters out in this game when he's gone 0-1 in the count. So first pitch strikes me a lot.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner to left. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. And Smith comes in. Well, that pitch was upstairs, but he went up there and got it.
Nice piece of hitting. Got up on top of that ball and drove.
Martinez, let's see what he does here in this AB. Right now, looking better for this ball club. This is what they needed. Just chink away here and get back into this thing.
Now we just saw a quality piece of hitting right there. With 1 swing of the bat, he pulls him within striking distance of the lead right now.
Well, we might call that a palpable shift in momentum. Do you like that word?
Palpable. It's a very, very good word. It's an SAT word, I think.
The pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. Foul! Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. The Padres trying to march right back into this one after being down. We'll see.
Up to the plate.
And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And he starts him out. Fouled away. Oh! He sends this one in the air towards center. And in there. Base hit. Opposing pitcher, Matt, is tough to take when you're on the mound.
I thought he couldn't hit, Gary. The pitcher can't hit. Well, look at that. That's a good piece of hitting right there. Nice job.
And it rolls around to the top again. Flew out last time. Here's the first pitch. Cutter just misses. 1-0. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. The second, there's one. And there's the second out, a double play. Around the horn they go, and they rack up a couple of outs.
That's pitcher's best friend, but also manager's best friend as they get the double play.
Simmons is up now. 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. That one sails high for a ball. 1-0.
I'm not sure I like this cut fastball up in the zone right here. It's a pitch you want to get down in the zone to run off the corners. Don't leave it over the plate.
Slider just misses the black. Falls behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Line shot into center field. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today.
Well, he's having himself a day right here in this one. 2-out hit right there. That's his third hit of the game so far.
Hendrick is the batter now. Last time he walked and then came around to score. Here's the first pitch. Knocks him off with one at the knees for a strike.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
Here's the pitch. There's a ball. Hit well. A high drive deep into center field. And goodbye. Home run. The St. Louis Cardinals pouring it on. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one. The home run coming with a runner on. Now 2 RBIs on one swing. Let's see how the WPA graph looks after that one.
Well, he got every last little bit of that one as it totally clears the center field wall.
Keep in mind, that's the biggest part of this ballpark, and it wasn't even close to being in.
Well, that's a great swing and strength coming into play.
For the St. Louis Cardinals.
As Cardinals offense rolling right now, they look pretty good.
Hernandez.
Hernandez gets ready. First pitch. Fastball is high, 1-0. Steve, this has been an unbelievable offensive show, and contributing to it, the long ball.
Well, you're right. I mean, every single time the pitcher made a mistake, it's been getting knocked around the ballpark.
Swing and lined up the middle, and that'll get him aboard. They're on a roll.
Stepping up to the plate for the St. Louis Cardinals, third base, number 24.
In the box, their third baseman. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. The first pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance. This is a great situation for some offense.
Number 28.
They're just teeing off right now. 4 straight hits, and clearly this offense is locked in.
Up now, their second baseman. He flew out his last time up. Two down. Runners at first and second. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
Swing and a line to left. Oh, wow. Another hit. They just won't quit. And they're behind in this ball game, and by the looks of things, they got a starter out there who's tired.
Oh, there's no question about it. I think they have to strongly consider making a move here as we see him before our eyes running out of gas.
A prime chance for production for the Cardinals. Scott in the batter's box. Well, I think we're seeing some padding here, although in this game there's no such thing as insurance runs, really.
You got the pitcher on the rope. You have to take advantage of it while he's down.
Here's the delivery. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
That cut fastball just ran inside on the hitter's hands. He had no chance to even get out and swing at it. Tough pitch.
Hit in the air to left center. And that's the third out. That'll do it. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Cardinals with some cushion here, up 4.
Batting for the San Diego
It's going to be Rodriguez now. Here we go with a breakdown of pitches that are outside the strike zone. We can see if he's getting the hitters to chase those pitches.
Well, when you take a look at it, I think what it shows is the hitters aren't chasing pitches out of the zone right now. He hasn't been able to expand the strike zone successfully, John.
Well, that's why his performances have been subpar. Anytime you struggle with your command, it's not going to be a good day.
That second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
But what an effective pitch. That two-seam fastball had him way out in front of it.
Here's the pitch. Slider misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, this would be a perfect pitch if it stayed in the zone. This slider just slid right out of the zone, just off the bottom outside corner.
1-2 pitch coming. Fastball that's well off the plate, 2-2. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. One, because it gets ground ball outs, but two, it sets up his other pitches.
The 3-2 pitch. It's hit foul by Rodriguez. That's in the dirt. He traps it. And he heads down to first base. That's ball 4.
That's good plate discipline by the hitter right now. Good pitch recognition, laying off the ball out of the zone.
Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get an out, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
And Cash is in the box. Got a couple of RBIs thus far. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And no one's going to get it. Falls in, base hit. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
One of the toughest pitches to hit in baseball. It really is the one that separates the good hitters from the mediocre hitters. He stays with the slider and doesn't try to do too much with it. Well, pinch hitter entering the game right now. The game is officially over. That's the end of the line for the pitcher today.
On the ground to third. He picks it up. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. Very close play at first base.
I mean, a little too close for comfort right there. You see him stretch right at the end. Very close play.
And it's Smith batting. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Runners on second and third, one down. He delivers. Hit on the ground. Number 1. Out, 2 away. Now there's center fielder at the plate. Popped out of foul territory last time. And the first pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. This one's going to be fielded by Scott. That's caught. Side is retired. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. St. Louis 8, Padres 4. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. And if you were just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Lucas gets the call to come in and take the baseball. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Bottom half of the 6th inning underway. It's an 0-1 count.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
The pitch. Called strike below the waist, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
When you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
On the ground to short. Smith fields that one. And he throws on to first for the out put away.
Pitcher, number 40.
And their pitcher up again. Had a base hit his last time up. First pitch to him. Hit sharply towards the hole. And Rodriguez takes care of that one.
Right fielder, number 26.
And the right fielder batting again. We'll get another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. On the way. This one's popped up behind the plate. Hit in the air to center field. That one falls in there for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
Sure looked like the hitter had decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
Well, he was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle and took advantage.
Simmons at the plate. 3 for 4 thus far. Here's the delivery. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I bet he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. That's high. 2-0.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
There's a hard comebacker right through the center. Throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs to the base hit. They leave one man on at first. Up next, it'll be the Padres.
Now up to the plate.
Winfield at the plate. He'll lead off the 7th inning.
Number 31, Dave Winfield.
And here's the first one. Here's one hit very well deep. This one's going to be fielded by Scott as he just strolls over for that out.
For the San Diego Padres. Right fielder, number 20.
Turner up at the plate.
Pretty good performance today by the starter. All in all, pretty solid outing. Now it's up to the pen.
Last time up, flew out. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Okay, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. Change up. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2. He sends this one in the air towards center. That's 2 gone.
Up to the plate for the San Diego Padres.
Up again now, the number 5 spot. Singled home a run in his last at bat. Called strike, outer half of the plate. 0-1.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and you know they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Popped into foul territory down the left side. And that one's put away to retire the side. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch in St. Louis. Handbraker settles in. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
He deals. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Now, guys, looking at the numbers on his pitch tendencies, I think he's going to come back with a fastball right here.
Hit in the air to center field. They take care of that
Up
one.
to the plate for the St. Louis Cardinals, first base. Number 37.
It's going to be Hernandez. Base hit his last time. First pitch on the way. A big swing on this one and a high drive deep to right. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in.
Cardinals, third base. Number 24.
In the box, their third baseman had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. And he starts him out. Swung on and a grounder to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Well, how about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. St. Louis 8, Padres 4. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup.
Now batting for the San Diego
Montanez,
Padres.
let's see what he does here in this AB. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th.
Montanez.
That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
1-0 on the way. Towards center field. This one's going to be fielded by Scott. And he grabs it in his
San
tracks.
Diego Padres, third base. Number 4, Aurelio Rodriguez.
It's going to be Rodriguez now. Walked in his last plate appearance. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Look, Gary, with 1 out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
Plays off the curveball. Good pitch, though, 1-1. Swing liner back up the middle. And in there, 3 for 3 ball game.
Now batting.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
And Cash is in the box. 2 for 3 thus far. And here's the first one. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
The hitter thought that ball was inside. It certainly wasn't low, and it looks like it was in there.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And there's 1. And there's 2. Another play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. St. Louis not letting their lead go.
For the St. Louis
In the box, their rookie second baseman. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. Pitch on the way. Can't get him to chase it. That's low, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Swung on, hit, Cash. In time for the out.
For the St. Louis Cardinals, center fielder, number 30, Tony Scott.
Scott in the batter's box. Blew out last time. First pitch on the way. Ball off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
And it's in there. He continues to get on base. That's hit number 4 in this game.
Well, he just continues to swing a hot bat in this one. Is that 4 hits for him now? Yes, it is.
Their shortstop in the box. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Now the first pitch. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Now it's 2 down.
Now batting for the St. Louis Cardinals, pitcher, number 50.
And their pitcher at the plate now. Scott's the runner at first. Foul. It's fouled away. Ground ball headed for the middle. Picked by Smith. Throws to first, side is retired. Well, they are losing in this ball game. Not sure what they think about the guy on the mound, but they got 2 up in the pen.
I don't know what the rush is to get him out of there. He still looks fresh. He's had some problems in the game, but I think he can regroup still.
And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. Up next, it'll be the Padres. Flannery hits a shot here. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation.
Now, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other.
Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Obviously, winning big right now, you just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
And it's Smith batting. Ground out victim last time through. Up the middle, number 50. And he throws this one away. Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. That's 1 out. And they get 2. Great double play.
St. Louis got a little bit of everything today and a good team win and able to move forward with a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, we like to recognize outstanding performances in our game, so let's do it right now with our Player of the Game award.
And he had everything working today in this game. Keeping the hitters off balance, that's the way you pitch. His off-speed pitches complementing his fastball, everything was working. And that's why they got him for performances like this. And Gary, that's why we named him our Player of the Game.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Now, Gary, as a player, you always liked having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. We will see you soon.